So we need to talk about this recent trend that I've been seeing of NFL players. The word I'm gonna use is quitting mid frickin' game. Because I've seen some things in the last few days of watching football that I haven't seen ever before in my life. Just in the last week of watching football, I have seen some things that I've never seen in my life. And I want to say the first one was Tyreek Stevenson showboating too early on a play and ended up giving up a Hail Mary touchdown to lose a game. That's not one of the ones that I haven't seen before. We've seen players showboat too early and then they drop the football outside of the end zone. I'm pretty sure that just happened last week too. Ironically, I'm pretty sure that might have just happened to an Eagles player or something like that, last week also, which I completely forgot about until I just said it right now. But I'm pretty sure that happened. But we've seen people do that. We've seen people just showboat too early. They get head tapped or whatever, blah, blah, blah. We've seen things similar. I don't know if we've seen ones that are quite egregious as this one, where he was so clearly just over there by himself, and then he ends up being the one that tips the ball up into the air instead of swatting it down. So when he tipped it up into the air, Noah Brown caught it. That's tough. But we've seen things similar to that. Is that absolutely idiotic? Yes. But guess what team Tyreek Stevenson's on? The Chicago Bears. Oh, we're going to talk about them in a minute. So after that happens, I want to say it was the following week, bro. My memory's not good. I'm not going to lie to you. But I want to say it was the following week. I don't think it was the same week of football. That or maybe that was a Thursday night game and then this happened on Sunday or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, I think that actually is what happened. I think that was a Thursday night game, and then, or maybe I don't know. Anyways, and then what happened after that? We have Anthony Richardson tapping out right before a play mid game. We have Anthony Richardson tapping his helmet and calling himself a sub. Not hurt, not injured, none of that. The quarterback, he's not one of them linemen. No, he's not hurt, he's not injured, he was fine. He taps himself out and gets a replacement Joe Flacco in for one play because he was, quote, tired. He told the media after the game in the press conference that he was tired. I don't give a damn how tired you are. Don't you ever tell the media that you're tired, so you quit and gave up a play as a starting quarterback making millions of tens of millions of dollars. Don't ever tell the media that. Don't ever let the media see that. Don't ever let the media get that notion. Don't ever let the media even get that inkling that that's something you might be doing, because as soon as they do, they painted you as the guy, and now everybody that's in the middle class, everybody that's in the working class, everybody that's in the lower class, everybody that's in any of those classes, they hate you because you can't play a damn football game as a quarterback where you're not even on the field for every single play. You're only on the quarterback for every single play on offense. Granted, you were just you were running over a linebacker. I 100% believe you was tired. I'm not saying I could do it. But what the media now has the ability to paint you as is someone that the middle class, the working class, the lower classes can hate. Because they say, well, we're working the real hard jobs and blah, blah, blah. And you're over here getting paid tens of millions of dollars to play football. You only got to play the game once a week, full speed. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying, but that's what the media now has the ability to spin this story as to those people who are in those classes. To the average, everyday working person who's not making tens of millions of dollars a year to throw football, that kind of makes you sound like a douchebag just a little bit. And I can't believe I just used that word. I felt like somebody that's one of the bullies in a teen movie or something, one of those bullies in a movie from the 2000s. I really don't like the way that douchebag. Of all things I could have said, I said some damn douchebag. I should have said asshole or something, but I said a douchebag. I said a oh wow. Anyways, you can't do that. You got older quarterbacks out here calling that an absolute disgrace. You got Matt Ryan, of all people. Matt Ryan, a man who won an MVP in this league, who took a team to a Super Bowl and got up 28-3 against the greatest player of all time. Matt Ryan, a man who accomplished a lot in this league, but to most people doesn't seem like the type of guy that would say something like what he said about you, Anthony Richardson, so you really must have pissed him off. And I can see why you might have pissed him off. Bro, I have never played offensive or defensive line in my life, but as offensive linemen especially, I can't even imagine how tired those boys be. They have to run around carrying that massive body, pause, that they have, and they have to run around with that. They have to pick up other 300-pound men, again, pause, and they have to fight with them nose to nose in the trenches, pause, every single down of every single game. Sometimes they're on double team. Sometimes they have to chip a running back. Sometimes they have to get up and they have to chip a guy and then they have to get up to the next level. Sometimes these guys have to pull block. You've got these guys and they're not complaining at all. So now when you're the quarterback in that huddle calling out a play and it's 4th and goal and you're saying, listen, I know it's the end of regulation. Well, I know we're all tired. I know we're all exhausted, but you got to give me everything you got for this one play. We got to win this game. Now when you go in the huddle and you say something like that, they're thinking the same nigga that quit on us is the same one trying to tell us, well, give me everything you got for one play. We can win the game. They're thinking, well, for one play, you sat out last time. So what you talking about? You just lost all your credibility in the locker room. You lost all your credibility with the media. It's over. You're a tremendously talented football player. The arm talent that you have, the arm strength that you have is world class. But you can't do that. Especially when you've been playing kind of ass the way you have this season. Them boys spent a 4th round pick on you and you are benched now for Joe Flacco after playing, I think, 10 total regular season games in your NFL career because you're just that ass. They gave Kenny Pickett more time than you. He gave Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston threw 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns in a season, but not 5,000 yards, but I know he got 50 touchdowns. Anyway, maybe it was 5,000 yards and then he got the 30 touchdown, 30 interception. I think that's what it was. It wasn't 50 touchdowns. Anyways, they gave all these quarterbacks, they gave Will Levis time. They didn't give Malik Willis time for real. They gave Jamarcus Russell, I think, more time than they gave you. I'm pretty sure he got at least like a full 14 games. I just bit my tongue. Or something like that. Ooh, that hurt. Anyways, and now your ass is benched for Joe Flacco. Because this team is still trying to see if they can make the playoffs, and with you, they think, we have no shot. That's sad as hell. And then the last one I have to talk about is one that I think this one pisses me off more than anything else because of just how shocking and flagrant the video is. And this one I know you've all seen. It's by another Chicago Bears player by the name of DJ Moore. DJ Moore, there is no absolute possible way in the name of God that while your quarterback is your rookie first overall pick quarterback is out here scrambling for his life, trying to make some shake, and you, after he doesn't throw the ball to you while you're trying to get open that one time, he runs in your direction, he doesn't throw the ball to you, he's fighting for his life back there still, you still could go try to get open, try to make a play, you jog directly off the field. And not only do you jog off the field and then, someone else looked at you and was like, what are you doing? Or told you, what are you doing? Get back on the field. And then you got back on the field. Or, even you looked remorseful. You knew damn well that the play was going on. You knew damn well. And you run off the field. And not only do you run off the field, you walk all the way to the bench. I don't remember if he jogged or walked. I want to say he jogged. But he jogged all the way to the bench. And I think he sat down. I think. Emphasis on I think. But I think he sat down. And then I see on another play, I think it was before this, on another play, I see you as the first read, the first option, the first look in a passing play. And you jog your route, and your quarterback ends up throwing it into no man's land because Keenan Allen chooses the wrong choice on a choice route and all of that. And the funny thing is, you could have got open on your route. It was a little out route. You could have got open on it. And Caleb Williams probably throws it and either you catch it or the cornerback catch. It's going to be one of those where he places it to where either you catch it or nobody catches it, right? So at least Caleb Williams would have been able to give you a chance there because he's not going to throw the ball when you have a little bit of separation, but you're jogging. He knows the corner is going to pick it off. So imagine if you would have just sprinted. You had a little separation while jogging because the corner's giving you respect. He's like, this is DJ Moore. This is the highest paid receiver in Bears history and blah, 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 blah. I got all this stuff. I got to worry about all this. And then he sees you jogging, so he's giving out full effort. And he sees you jogging. He's like, huh? But no. Not only do you want to jog while you're the first read on a passing play. Then you run off the field all the way to the bench and sit down mid-play while your quarterback scrambles for another 3 or 4 seconds. Still running around back there trying to make something shake. If you're wondering, he didn't make nothing shake, but he broke a few sacks. He did the best he could do. So tell me what's going on in the NFL. They're talking about player safety and all this blah, 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 blah. I still see players getting CTE. And if we're so serious about player safety, then why is it that we are taking out certain levels of tackles, but you're talking about adding more games season after season after season? You can't have it both ways. You can't say that you're worried about player safety, so we're going to ban certain tackles. You can't say that and then say, but we're going to make them play more games now. You can't keep doing that You can't keep finding players and flagging players for celebrations and all that. Your refs can't keep interfering in key moments of a game, especially when it's a big team that makes people think the stuff is rigged. And we for damn sure cannot get to the point where we have star players. Not one of them isn't a star, but yeah, one of them isn't a star. But you have 2 Bears players, both doing things idiotically selfish and stupid. One way more flagrant than the other. On the same team, 1 week, like a week after a week. You know what I'm saying? Like back-to-back weeks, you have somebody doing something absolutely flagrant on your team. And you ended up losing both games. And then you got Anthony Richardson tapping out and needing to take a break. Needing to take a nap mid-play. We can't have this, gang. I'm not going to lie to you. We can't have this. And I didn't realize that my YouTube screen was open this whole time. So that's really awkward because now I realize what y'all have been looking at this whole time that I've been recording. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to fix it. So y'all might get this yap session looking at OBS the whole time. And I'm so sorry about that. I'm just now realizing that it wasn't in full cam the whole time. Well, see ya.